Hey guys, this is Viper 6. It's my first vlog in quite a bit. Reason being, weather is not all that good. It's been like tornado watches, thunderstorm watches every day, and it's like whatever. And second and biggest reason is my back and my neck. So it's supposed to rain for another week, so I decided that, man, I'm going to take it out. And then as I get on the bike and put my left foot down, I get the shooting pain right into my pelvis. So that's not good. So I'm going to have to be careful not to lean it too much on the left when I come to a stop. So I see that, man, 3 people I know have had motorcycle accidents from small to pretty intense. One guy out on the BC coast got rear-ended by a lady putting makeup. And I put in a comment on his channel there that just a couple of weeks before, there was I was going to the mall, and I came to a red light, and I was the first person at the red light. And it helps if I put it in first gear. And I always check behind. It's always safe to do so. And then I hear screeching. So I look behind and I see this lady coming at me pretty fast. And I always have an escape route. And I had to climb the sidewalk where it's kind of sloped for wheelchair access and strollers. And she kind of stopped exactly where I was. So yeah, that would have hurt. Another guy is a guy in our club. He's a pretty experienced rider, and he's been riding for over 30 years. And somehow he managed to misjudge the use of the front brake while he was touring in the States, and wiped out doing 100 kilometers an hour, which is roughly 60 miles an hour. So he took a picture of his bike with camo Gorilla tape on it to hold it together. It's got a gold wing, I believe. And he's pretty banged up, nothing broken. Scraped off 2 fingertips because it went through the gloves and right through, not quite to the bone, but yeah, so he's banged up. Other guy's a bit more severe. Looks like this guy's never going to work again. He was riding, and so one of those secondary highways, you know, with same speed limit as a highway of 60 miles an hour, 100 kilometers an hour. And all of a sudden, this guy decides, well, I'm not going to go through this. I'm going to go through the stop. The guy never even had the chance to hit the brakes. He just plowed right into him. His wife that was riding in the back wound up with a broken arm. And I think because, you know, he had someone behind him, he wound up taking the brunt of it, because he wound up with 2 broken collarbones, 2 broken femurs, 2 broken arms, 13 broken ribs, and a broken wrist on the right. So, yeah, man, I'm sure he's in a world of pain. And you know what really boggles the mind is the amount of people you still see riding around, texting, looking at their phone, eating a big fat burger. You know, it's like, man, you take your eyes off the road for 1 second and you never know what's happening in front of you. And I know we're all guilty of that at some point. I don't do cell phone, but you know, like, you do take your eyes off the road to like look at your radio or do something else. So yeah, it's kind of whatever. Wakes you up, you know, and makes you pay attention a little more. And you know, just like yesterday, I went and delivered a surprise to R1 Chronicles. One of his subscribers and a friend of mine sent him a gift. So because he's in the process of moving, he didn't want to mail it to his house. So he mailed it. He asked me if he could mail it to me, and I could deliver it to him. And I said it would be a pleasure. So I did. And then on the way back, I'm looking at this guy who's got a nice Kawasaki Concourse. Man, that's a sweet looking bike. And he's protecting his lane to a certain degree. He's got it on the left side tire track on the right-hand lane. And this lady in an Audi is trying to sneak in between his position and the shoulder. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, like, what the heck are you doing? Like, she's pretty much her front bumper is in line with his rear axle. So the guy notices right away and accelerates quickly and starts swerving around in front of her. So she didn't like that too much, so she passed him hard on the left, cut him off on the front, and took the ramp that was right there. Like, she couldn't stay behind an extra 2 seconds. It's like, seriously, lady? You know? They have no idea, like... But I know for a fact that me riding a motorcycle makes me a safer driver because you scan more. It's just nature, right? You're on two wheels, and it's not a good thing if shit happens quickly in front of you. So you scan more, and you tend to foresee a little more stuff, right? So it is what it is. The things that bug me is, you're stopped at a red light, and the guy's got to come up right up to your tail light. It's like, seriously, dude, if you get rear-ended, I'm gonna get hurt. It's the way it is. They just don't realize it. And it's a good thing, that at my age you mellow down a bit, and you set your values and you follow a certain set of rules, And because if that was like 30 years ago, man, I would not be impressed. But what can you do? There you go. It's a trike. So I'm off to the store to go buy a birthday card for my mom because it's my mom's birthday tomorrow. And then I got to do a load of furniture moving for my son who moved back from Toronto and found a place to stay. But I told him I'll supply the truck, but because of my current back and neck condition, you do all the lifting, you better have friends. So he says, yeah, we're good. So it looks like it's going to be about 3 trucks. Me being the smallest one, because the thing about Alberta, man, it's like, who can produce the biggest truck? It's like you look at some of them, like you need an escalator to get on them. It's like, man. But, it adds to the look. Yeah, today I'm actually wearing a fleece underneath my jacket because, and when I left the house, it was like 48 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like, seriously, man, it's July. But we're just having a weird summer, so hopefully it's not going to be super stupid in the winter as far as snow and stuff, because yeah, the older you get, the less you like it. I used to have fun in it, although I do have a 4x4, so I really don't care. But it's just that our head office is relocating, so the commute to work is going to be a lot further, and Calgary doesn't do really the best job of clearing snow. It's like, yeah, okay, well, here's the plow, but we don't want to waste the blade, so we'll keep it 2 inches off the ground. Yeah, that's all good. It is what it is. That's for you, Hori. It is what it is. Okay, man, I gotta be careful with my left foot because, man, that shooting pain. Yeah, I know I'm a whiner, man. That's what happens when you get old, guys. You subscribe to me, so you gotta put up with it. Have a good one. Peace out.